What's up, guys? This is Ninja on Ninja, and I got a video for you today. It's calling you out uh, for the Action Lab. It's about time and gravity. So I would say it's science, I guess. So right. Anyways, um, so I watched this video, which is how does time make or how does bent time make gravity? Basically, I watched the video, and what I wanted to say was, um, one, time isn't real. Okay, uh, that is a time itself is man-made. We created it. It's a measurement, like an inch. An inch doesn't exist, but we know what an inch is. That's the same thing like a minute doesn't exist, right? And I know what you're thinking. Oh, but cells only exist for an hour. That's putting the cart before the horse. And I told this to I when I worked at what was it called? Family Dollar, I think. There was a guy, and we're talking about time and whatnot. But basically, my point was, if that was the case, if matter breaking down was evidence of time, then that would mean that my refrigerator is a time machine because things last longer in the refrigerator, right? If matter is all about breaking down, and that's proof that time exists, then the fact that this apple isn't deteriorating is because time slowed down. What's going on, right? So that was one thing. So, anyways, gravity is falling is gravity is of falling onto the earth. Basically, like we are falling, and the earth is there catching us. Basically, right? Um, so that's what's going on per se. Again, watch the video. Here's a video again for how time, how does bent time make gravity? Um, Again, if you watch the video, what I'm saying will make sense. Um, anyways, gravity is just a name, much like electricity. We know what it is, but we don't know what it is. We don't understand it. And it's the same thing like fire. We know what it is, but we don't know why it is or why it does what it does. Why does paper burn? Why doesn't this burn? Why doesn't silver burn? You know what I'm saying? Why doesn't water burn? Why is it that energy, like, what is energy? Like, we know these names, and we have a bunch of things we have defined, but what are they? We can't make them, right? Um, but that's why I got into philosophy. Basically, it's because when you really ask the questions like why, what is, what, you really get into, really get in there, and really break it down. Um, so this is also why I became the number one in the world when it came to philosophy. It's also why I am the smartest man alive. And the reason why I am the smartest man alive is because I'm the kid that was like, why? 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 I grew up and I've had parents that are like, shut up, bitch, right? But I still asked why. That's the only reason why I'm so great. It's because I'm the dog that still pees on your carpet. I'm the unbroken dog, basically, right? The unhousebroken, that's me. Okay, I don't bend the knee. I don't listen. I'll listen if it makes sense. Like, oh, that's reasonable, fair enough, right? But if you do something and I see it as unfair, then chances are a lot of people will see it as unfair, and I will not do it. Anyways, that's it. That's the video. So watch. How does bent time make gravity? Time doesn't exist. It's a measurement. We created it, right? There's only now. That's it. There's no past. There's no future. There's only now. The future is in our heads. We can plan. That's why we write down things because they're not actually. They don't exist, right? On paper, it can exist. In your imagination, it can exist. But in reality, tomorrow doesn't exist. Tomorrow isn't a thing. It's a thing because we made it a thing. Okay? That's why there's some things that are nocturnal and they're awake during the nighttime. Because day and night is not a thing. It's just the sun's out. The sun isn't out. That's it. Anyways, I could dive deeper, but that's it for this video. But be well, be happy, and be safe. I'm out. Peace. More to come, by the way. Don't let the door hit you, or the Lord split you in peace.